Stupid Wizards Actual People definitely contains content for adults. Content warnings can be found in episode descriptions. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Stupid Wizards Actual People, a tabletop role-playing improv podcast. My name is Derek Dix and I'm playing Vincent Greybane. Vincent is a swashbuckling monster hunter rogue who's realizing that he might never be as cool as his uncle.
I'm Josh Matney. I play Kellen Greybane, a monster hunting warlock who spoiled he was a warlock from the very beginning.
That's true.
I did.
Spoiler alert.
I was a sorcerer.
My name is Elizabeth Rein. I play Willow, the Warforged Fighter. And Willow's beginning to put together that flirting is kissing hands and blowing on dice.
I'm gonna kill myself. Really never gonna be as cool as my uncle.
Because you had her blow on the dice and then...
Oh, thanks for explaining the joke, Josh.
And hello, my name is Drew Burton. I'm running this game as the DM. And what I learned just recently in one of these podcast recordings is that my group is not mature enough to use simple words like shaft.
It's a funny word, okay?
Because it's like the shaft of a penis.
Okay, it's a funny word, all right? Don't put funny words in if you don't want me to laugh at the funny fucking words, Drew.
Well, and if it wasn't coming from someone who exudes so much sexuality
that's true.
as Cass of Moth.
As Drew.
As Drew.
All right, what happened 5 minutes ago when we stopped recording and started recording again? You do.
It's been so long since we recorded, guys.
Yeah.
Uncle Cass saves us and carries us away in his Mustang-drawn carriage. Takes us to the Petite Pillow, an inn and tavern and brothel all rolled into one. The brothers fill him in on what has happened so far. While Willow powers down to rest, the brothers talk about Kellen's lying and demon possession. We learn that the demon goes by she, her pronouns, and that she has been with Kellen for 24 years since he was 4 years old. Coincidentally, the same age as Vincent. Vincent asks Willow for her insight, and Willow tries praying to Saloon for insight into Kellen's situation, and as a result, she sees Kellen with horns and red skin. She draws a picture of what she sees and shows the brothers. And then we long rest. We are awoken by Uncle Mock coming back with a lead on the shaft.
That's a funny word. See, it's funny when somebody says it.
I'm laughing because you guys are laughing.
We're simple creatures, Drew.
He hands us a note that has a drawing of a quarterstaff with runes carved into it. It looks familiar to Kellen, as he knew someone from his adventurers guild that had a staff like it. So I guess we're going to Brave Fall, where the brothers are from. Where do we pick up, Drew?
Okay, so you guys have been on the road for just shy of a week now. It's been kind of like a lot of awkward silences. Vincent's been very heavily focused on the dog that he lost.
Nothing I can do. All hope is gone.
Just depression spiral.
Yeah.
Kel's been kind of like absentmindedly trying to talk to the devil in his head. It's been oddly silent for the last week.
Oh, my bad. It's a devil, not a demon.
Yeah, that's all right. And Willow's just been sketching a lot of butterflies and anything else she sees on the side of the road.
It's not mating season currently.
Oh, they're migrating.
Yep.
You guys were able to, rent a couple more horses. You got not brown ones this time.
Sweet. What I wanted last time.
They're fresh out of brown, just not browns. And you guys kind of like, how long has it been since you all have been home?
For me, it's 16, so 8 years.
For me, 4 years.
Okay, hear me out. He hasn't been home for 4 years. He is 4 years older than his brother. 4 plus 4, 8. That's how long he's not been home for.
Let me put on my tinfoil hat real quick.
It's all connected. The number 4, baby.
Weirdly
Can I
enough,
blow your
there's
mind?
4 sides to a triangle, too. Whoa.
Well, only
What?
three-dimensional.
I was trying to make it work.
There's
It
no such
could.
thing as a three-dimensional triangle. It's called a pyramid.
And how many sides are on a pyramid?
4.
There are 4.
Fuck. It's all connected. Guys, I think we're almost there.
Yeah, you guys, even though it's been 4 years for you, 8 years for you, the old road into Brayfall has not changed.
It's got all the same billboards and a church on the side, and
You see old man Tilly's farm. He's still out there. He's got a big jug of corn whiskey. He's like, it's the Greybane boys. And he like waves out. The guy's like 210. You don't know how he's still alive.
I
He's
wave at him and I look
human.
at Kellen and I'm like, I fucking hate that guy. He's a prick.
It's fine. He's just out there in his garden.
Yeah, he's just an asshole.
Why?
Go step on his grass.
No, that's why he's an asshole to you.
When you say step on his grass, you see him like lift a heavy crossbow and like roast it in his lap. And he's eyeing you, taking a swig of his big whiskey jug.
I'm not coming on your land, Tilly. Have a good day. Prick.
Just don't step on his land.
You know, just be nicer. An old dusty ass.
He was nice until you repeatedly did it over and over and over again as a child.
As a Catholic?
As a Catholic,
Don't pray on my land. Get your Christian God out of here.
this here's Protestant land.
We worship Martin. We celebrate Martin Luther around here. What are we doing?
We have to go to the guild.
Where's that at?
So you ride into town. It's early afternoon, late morning, kind of around that time, noonish as you would, right?
I would.
As you guys kind of roll into town, you don't realize you guys haven't really been keeping track of the days. It is market day, so the market stalls are open. Mostly farmers, craftsmen, basket weavers, pretty simple stuff. Brayfall's not a big town by any means. There's an old garrison fort just outside of town. So, like, there is a soldier presence, but that's the biggest thing of note here in Brayfall. It's mostly just farming communities. There is a local college. It's not like an esteemed college from a big city or anything like that, but, like, some people go there to study. Your dad's actually one of the professors there. Kind of like a community college, right? As you guys are walking in, you see people kind of like... There's a couple people who recognize you. Oh, little Greybanes. Primarily because, actually don't really recognize you, Vincent. They'll recognize you. You've been here for years ago. You got your signature green cloak on. Mm-hmm. You didn't look like a swashbuckling pirate when you left, so they actually don't recognize you. Most people don't recognize you.
I mean, I'm with Kellen, and
you
I
are
look
with Kellen.
very
You
much
look
like Kellen.
Yeah, and you look a lot like your mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
They think for just one person for just a moment, it was like, oh, Cass. Oh, no, he's not cool enough.
No, not nearly cool enough.
oh,
Like Kel takes more after like your dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
He looks a lot more like your dad. Whereas you get more like your mom and Cass's looks.
Sure. Lucky me.
Not his chisel jawline though.
God damn it.
Like that jawline could fucking cut granite.
I wonder if Shelby's still around. You remember Shelby? Went to school together.
Yeah.
I wonder what she's doing.
She died in a wolf attack.
She died in a wolf attack?
Yeah, about 6 years ago, she died in a wolf attack.
Why didn't you tell me Shelby
Apparently.
was killed in a wolf attack, Kel?
Her family raised goats. She was tending the field one evening.
Oh, God, that's how it feels to have that power.
That's so... Is she buried in town?
I'm kidding.
Why would you kid about that?
I can't stop. No, I'm kidding. She died.
She did die in a wolf attack.
That's really fucked up, Kellen. It's gone straight to his head already.
He's drunk on power.
he's drunk on
Josh,
power.
go home and drunk.
I can't stop.
Okay, well, fuck me for asking, I guess. Did anybody else die that I should know about?
Don't do it to me. No.
God damn. She was a sweet girl. Did you go to her funeral?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man.
Well, to be fair, this is the first time you've said anything about Shelby.
Well, I hadn't thought about her
Since
until
we've been
now.
here.
Yeah.
Hanging out for 4 years, you haven't said anything. So.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about her until now.
6 years ago is when she died, so I kind of forgot.
All right, well, it's a real fucking mood killer.
Her brother's still around.
Nobody liked that guy.
Yeah, fuck Jeremy. He's a piece of shit. He should have been out there fighting the wolves. Bitch.
Drew, save me, please.
Why? No, you need to build the world, Josh. Build your hometown.
You think we should go see Mom and Dad?
It's up to you. I don't know how long we're going to be here.
Well, I guess I've been thinking...
You haven't seen them for a long time.
Yeah, but I guess, I was thinking,
8 years.
If this is something that's connected to me somehow...
What's connected to you?
This whole devil possession thing.
Why would it be connected to you, Vincent?
Because of the 24 years thing. Did something happen when I was a baby or born? Do they know something that we don't know?
I don't know.
That's the whole point I'm making, is that maybe we should go talk to them, as much as like it will be awkward and weird.
Oh, like maybe they made the deal.
I don't know. But
They
why would
probably
they?
sold your soul or something.
Why? They didn't get anything. They suck.
Maybe it was so they would suck.
I don't think you make good deals, Willow.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
I'm really bummed that Shelby died.
Maybe they made the deal so that Shelby would die.
That could be a theory.
She died 6 years ago. Like, okay.
Okay, but 24 minus 6.
18 years. In 18 years.
They were
We
like, we
need
don't
you to
want
kill
that
us, Lee,
Vincent
in
kid.
18
We don't
years.
want our son marrying that Shelby girl. As soon as he's of legal age, kill her.
I guess write that down, Willow. I don't know. It could be.
She writes it down.
You guys are
I think
you guys are
on the
sleuth
road-
extraordinaires.
I think on the road, though, like, Kellen has been coming up with, like, what he thinks happened. Like, he's kind of been putting pieces.
Yes, what does
Of
Kellen
it past-
believe happens? Tell me Kellen's thought process.
So,
Kellen, what do you think happened?
I'm not telling you, Vincent.
Fuck me.
Well, I think that, like, Vincent is right. I think it does have something to do with him. And Kellen is thinking, like, I feel like it's one of those weird, like, things where, like, a memory was unlocked. You know, like something that he forgot of Vincent being very, very little, and how he was as a baby, and then how he was as like a young kid.
Kel, before we go, I think let's go see if we can get the staff first, and then
Yeah, I mean,
we can
that's
kind of
Well-
like.
why we're here.
I want to ask, while we try to find the stuff, why is it so awkward for you to visit home again? Why did you leave?
Well, I left because they wouldn't. I mean, I guess looking back now, it's kind of like, you know how when you're a teenager, well, I guess you don't know, but mom and dad were very, I don't know that what would be the fantasy equivalent of helicopter parent?
They were just very protective of
Yeah,
you.
like everything I did was under a lens of safety, like I wasn't allowed to do anything. And so I left to go seek adventure. And I mean, I guess looking back on it now, like, I mean, they were just trying to protect me, but the way they treated me was so vastly different from the way they treated you, which also pisses me off because like they should love, like, I don't think that they didn't love you, but why was my safety so paramount and you were treated so shittily, in my opinion? Like, I don't know how you feel about it. Like, everything got put on you. Like, I mean, we joked about the ball, but I mean,
I feel that you made a decision to leave, and you didn't care who you left behind.
well, I think that's fair. I'm sure that it didn't get much better for you after I left, and all of the attention was on you. But, I mean, you were an adult.
Anyways, the shaft.
Okay, so who do we need to go talk to?
Well, it was held by a man named Quinn.
Okay,
So that'd probably be a good place to go start.
well, we can follow you.
Well, so the guild is, it's over in that direction. You know where it is. I'm not really welcome there. So,
Why?
we've talked about this. I was with the guild and not with the guild anymore. So,
Okay, but you never made it seem like you weren't.
I got kicked out.
For what?
Well, you say I don't
Was
do
it a
anything
fireball
exciting,
thing?
but like,
Did you blow up an inn?
no. Well, apparently yes, but no.
Okay,
Not
what
then.
happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Just a mission went wrong, and they saw me as a liability and kicked me out. I don't know.
Do you think this is something that, like, should Willow and I go and
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can handle
what
it.
are you going to do?
I guess I'll go pay my respects to Shelby.
Well, could you pay my respects too, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Willow, we're going to go talk to a man named Quinn, I guess. Just heard because you've been here. Just restating what we're doing. I don't know. Maybe you could set the tone on this one.
Set the fucking tone. Yeah, we can set the tone.
Let's head over to the Adventurers Guild. Willow and I are right over there.
Yeah, so when you guys roll up to the Adventurers Guild, where you remember the Adventurers Guild was, the Brave Fall Vanguard, as they were called, you go up there, and the building looks like it's been closed for a number of years.
Well, this puts a real wrench in our plans here, Willow. Maybe we can go back to the market and ask around and see if anybody knows him.
Is there like a sign that says, sorry, we're closed. We've moved locations?
There sure isn't. The doors are just boarded up.
I kind of want to break in.
Okay, we can break in.
Maybe it would cause adventurers to come here.
Okay, I'm down. You don't have to. You've already convinced me. You had me at break.
I punched the window of the door.
Yeah.
And?
Go ahead. Give me an athletics check. Let's roll a dice. A die. A d20 if you would.
Natural 1! Ouch!
So the boards, they've been it's hammered shut, right? It's nailed shut. So you punch a board, but you misjudge it and you punch the end of the board and it was a little creaky loose. You seal it back up real good. Hammer the
Are
nail
we going to
back
break in or not?
I think
It's
I broke
resealing.
out.
Well, why don't you just rip it off?
Oh, I'll try to rip it off.
Okay. Give me an athletics.
Try the door.
I'll try the door. It's probably not going to move.
The door is locked, but as you give it a good tug, it's rusty. It's been several years, and it snaps and it kind of swings open.
We don't have to just punch everything, Willow.
I don't know how these things work.
You don't know how doors work?
Well, not boarded up ones.
Okay, that's fair. You probably haven't run into that. Okay, well, after you.
That's right, because I am
you're not supposed to go in there.
Shut the fuck up, Tilly. You old dusty fuck.
This is not Tilly. This is another random passerby.
I just thought it was.
You're oh, okay. Puts his head down and goes away.
Wait, why are we not supposed to go in here?
I mean, it's closed.
Oh.
It's locked and boarded up, but just no trespassing.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Okay. We need to reestablish a neighborhood watch.
I walk in and I would like to take a good look around.
There's a thick layer of dust covering everything. As you kind of look around, there's just kind of thrown about garbage, some bedding. People have probably like crashed here before or whatnot, but like it looks like not a lot of activity recently. As you kind of look around, first thing you'll notice like there's a big desk, probably where the receptionist used to sit to take on clients and whatnot.
Ooh,
When's the last entry in there?
let's take a look.
The ledger is still there. Looks like they just left it. They don't, it's not like there's so much of
This
secret
is
stuff in
poor
there.
record keeping.
You kind of can follow it back. There's been, it's probably the last entry on here, like official job taken, was probably about 3 years ago. So it was still open the last time that he was in town. You left town immediately after you got kicked out, right?
Probably, yeah.
So 3 years ago, so about a year after he would have left. But like you'll notice, like, and you can kind of follow back, and the story that he like a job went bad. So you can trace back, and it's only a few jobs up. It looks like it was a really rough year after what happened with your brother. Like normally like the year that your brother was there, you can go through. There's there's like 50 jobs or whatever. But if you look like the year between like your brother going and that, there's like 5 jobs in there. So like the work really kind of just dried up after he left. It seemed.
Okay. I guess just taking a general look around everything else.
Most stuff has been packed up. It's mostly empty. Besides like the litter and crap people have brought in afterwards, like just when they've crashed here and whatnot.
I don't think there's much left for us here. I think we need to go find this Quinn person.
Where will we look?
I mean, we could probably just go ask around at the market, see if anybody knows anything.
Okay.
It's market day.
Do we need to board this place up again?
No, I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
So, and we'll head outside and head back towards the market.
All right, what are you doing when they're doing their little snooping thing, Mr. Kell?
I was trying to decide if I would go to our parents' house or no. I think Kellen is going to go to the graveyard. He passes by Shelby's grave. It's not why he's here.
Shelby says, "You beloved daughter, guardian of the flock."
Guardian of the flock.
It's really cute. Rest in peace, Shelby.
And he goes over to where, like, the guild members would have been buried and stops at a trio of gravestones next to each other that say Jess, Leo, and Marn. And kind of is standing there and I think tries to speak to her again in his head.
Okay. When you go up to the 3 gravestones, you do notice there are some on each grave. There's a single white wilted lily on each one of them, and you kind of look at it like these were. I mean, they're wilted. They're probably placed about a week or so ago, and you kind of realize that the anniversary was recently.
Mm-hmm.
So someone has on the anniversary. I mean, it was like probably a week or so ago, probably about when you were leaving the other town. Just happened to coincide with that, so you kind of realize it's almost you just missed the anniversary of when it happened. So somebody's been putting flowers on the grave still.
Mm-hmm.
But as you kind of reach in, what do you say?
Just because it's still awkward, I think I'm just going to start with a hello. Are you talking right now? Are you here? I have a lot of questions. Will you answer some of those questions? Maybe. What?
Sorry, my throat caught.
Are you and I interconnected because of Vincent?
Not directly.
Did you have anything to do with why they think that I killed these 3 people?
You did kill those 3 people.
No, I wouldn't do that. They were my friends. They were my guild members. I wouldn't do that. I think he falls to his knees in the graveyard and is dealing with the impact of what was just said.
You guys find yourself back in the hustle bustle of the market.
I'll just walk up to a stall.
Got your rutabagas here.
I think I'm good on the rutabagas.
Oh, you don't know these rutabagas. Now listen here. My family has owned this land for 13 generations. We have perfectly balanced the soil with the right minerals and magic growth to make the best rutabagas you've ever had. That you've ever tasted. These rutabagas would make a king weep.
Mr. Carpenter?
Yeah, that's my name.
It's me, Vincent.
Vincent?
Yep.
Well, I haven't seen you in, what,
What's
4 times 2 years?
That's a weird way of putting it, but yeah, it's been a while.
We reset our rutabaga fields every 4 years.
Oh.
So 2 resets.
Yeah, that's
Part of the secret growth mechanism for my rutabagas.
keep that soil.
Does your metal lady friend here, does she eat rutabagas? Because she should.
You eat?
I don't think I've tried recently.
Well, you start eating my rutabagas, you'll want to start trying.
Do you have free samples?
Well, of course. Notice the firmness of the flesh. That's how you know it's a good rutabaga.
Mr.
Oh, yes,
Carpenter?
I do see how firm it is.
We're looking for Quinn of the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where he might be?
Which one was Quinn?
He was the head of the Adventurers Guild, I think.
Oh, the head.
We're literally looking for anybody from the Adventurers Guild.
Well, the Adventurers Guild closed, but you could check up at the garrison. Some of them joined the guard when the guild closed. You might check the garrison.
I'll give him like 2 gold coins. Thanks, Mr. Carpenter.
Oh, yes. You don't want some rutabagas?
You want?
I'll take a pound.
She knows where it's at. And he puts up rutabagas. Hey, I'm sure you already know this because she's just a few stalls down, but your mom's basket shop down there. These rutabagas look nice in them.
That would be very nice. Thank you.
She's really gotten good at her basket weaving.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Thanks, Mr. Carpenter.
I mean, I think she's literally like just a few stalls out if you want to go
leaving.
say hi.
Yeah, we're leaving the other way.
Thank you for the rutabagas.
Of course. Tell your friends.
Try one.
Yeah.
Is it good? What do rutabagas taste like?
They're like turnips, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know that I could tell you what a rutabaga
I'm like
looks
90%
like.
sure if they're what I think they are. I think they're like turnips.
I think you're right.
So they're root vegetable-esque.
Oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
Slightly bitter flavor and tastes like a less sweet carrot.
There you go. Rutabagas. They're very turnip-esque.
Munching on them. I'm munching on one.
We'll head to the garrison.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Circling around the market.
That's the night go by your mom's booth?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. As you are walking to the garrison, because it's outside of town, right? And the road that goes out to the garrison actually passes by the graveyard. You actually will see, because it's not like a very big graveyard, you'll see your brother kneeling at a grave.
You must have really liked Shelby, too. Poor guy.
When you walk past Shelby's grave and you're like,
He walked past Shelby's grave because it's on the edge, it's on the outskirts. He's not standing at Shelby's grave.
I feel like we're not that close, but I'll yell it. Kel, we're going to the garrison. The guild was closed. If you want to come along.
Yeah, I'll snap out of where I'm in memory lane at the moment and get up and join.
Would you like a rutabaga?
Oh, what?
Yeah, Mr. Carpenter. They're Mr. Carpenters. They're the good ones. We go steal them.
Oh, he uses pesticide on those.
It's magical pesticide.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Might
good?
make you feel better.
Huh?
Are you good?
Yeah.
Willow, I need you to gain 2 temporary hit points. These are the best damn rutabagas on the
She
planet.
needs some rutabagas.
How
So
long
you
does
said
that
no, you
last?
son of
I
a
know.
bitch, until your next long rest. Or until you lose the temporary hit points. Your
Yes.
choice. You have 6 more rutabagas. I don't know
These
how
are
much.
heavy.
I don't know how much come in a pound. I think they're pretty like heavy. They're pretty.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah,
Like
it probably
potatoes.
is like,
Yeah.
you said 6.
6. You have 6 more. Yeah, because you gave me a free sample. You bought a pound. 6
we don't
in a
know
pound.
anything about rutabagas. All right, fuck off. All right, fuck off.
It's probably
about
like 2
the
or 3
fucking
that are
rutabagas in the
worth a
comments. All right,
pound.
don't you fucking come for me about goddamn rutabaga lore.
Lore of rutabagas.
But
Going
if,
forward
if
in
you
all of
do,
my D&D games, if you can find rutabagas, you get 2 temporary hit points.
although right now we would be willing to give away a free sponsorship if you do grow rutabagas.
Yeah, if you hit a rutabaga farm, hit us up.
We will.
I think I said rugabeta.
Rugabetas.
Rugabetas.
Those fucking beta rugas.
Lubaga.
Lubaga.
Rutabaga.
All right, let's go to the garrison. You coming with us, or are you gonna?
Yeah.
Mope.
Mope?
Sit there with your staff in your hands.
My staff?
Your shaft.
Shaft, sorry, shaft. That's right.
I don't even have a shaft or a staff.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I have a
Is it
shaft.
transitory? Okay, so we'll head to the garrison.
okay. Yep. There'll be. It's like an old, kind of dilapidated fort. Still in service, just like nothing happens out here in Brayfall. So there's a couple of guards at the door, like you would expect to see at a military fort. One of them is a human female. The other one is a male dwarf with a large golden beard. You would recognize him. He was a member of the guild.
But not Quinn.
Not Quinn. No, he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Quinn was a human. This is a dwarf.
Hey,
This was Jeffrey Beardsley.
hello? Excuse us.
Ah, well met. And who are? And he his eyes immediately snap over to you, and he spits on your boot.
Whoa.
Fucking murderer!
Whoa. Let's
What are you doing here?
take a step back here. Holy shit.
It's fine, Vincent.
Oh, that's the brother, huh? Your brother's a real piece of shit.
Rutabaga?
Fucking love rutabagas. These carpenters?
Yeah.
All right, you have 5 rutabagas now. He has
And he
2
has 2
temporary hit. In
temporary
case you guys get to fight this dwarf, those 2 hit points are going to
Actually,
make all the
can
difference.
may I potentially just, instead of 2 temporary HP, it's 2 plus 2 to persuasion?
No. Rutabagas are just temporary HP. Now, if you would have gone a few aisles down next to the baskets, there's parsnips. Those.
Persuasion parsnips.
Persuasion parsnips. But you didn't want to go by that basket, Weaver, so.
Okay, hold on.
Fucking love rutabagas. Need some ale.
What's the other guy doing? Or the other lady doing?
She's kind of standing there like, what the fuck are you spit on that guy? She's like, sorry, citizen? You don't gotta apologize. He's a fucking murderer.
You seem like the adult here. We're trying to find somebody named Quinn.
Oh, like Commander Quinn?
I guess.
Like,
He used to be a part of the guild.
yeah, he was captain of the guild.
You know where he is?
Well, he's probably in his office, and she motions back to the fort.
Hell, do you want to go in or you want to stay out here? Get spit on.
Yeah, you should go talk to Quinn. He'll set you straight.
What's your fucking problem, man? I turn around.
Your brother killed 3 people from the guild.
Okay, was he arrested and jailed for that and found guilty of that in a court of law?
No, but we know he fucking did it.
Okay,
Fucking
so you're
murderer.
going off assumptions. So you want to step the fuck off?
I'll go talk to Quinn. I brush past.
What kind of thing where he shoulder checks you as you walk
Yeah.
past?
But it's like a hip check.
Yeah, it's like a hip check. But he is a dwarf, so he's much stronger than you.
Yeah.
So you do stumble.
I'd
Oh,
like
I
to
stumble.
turn towards Jeffrey. I thought we were friends. We shared a rutabaga.
I've got no problems with you, just who you keep company with.
Keep your opinions to yourself while you're at work.
Be careful. He killed the last group he was with.
I can handle myself.
Yeah, that's what Leo said, too.
I hear that as I walk past, like as I'm leaving earshot.
I think I'm just staring this guy down.
Oh, he stares you right the fuck back.
I'll have you know that this sword has entered his chest.
Yeah, you've had to stab him to keep him from killing you, probably.
I'll let you believe that.
Yeah, no one's stopping you. You can walk into the garrison. It's not like a restricted thing or anything like that. Nobody's like coming or going, but people are allowed to go into it.
I thought I was going to make a friend. I throw the rutabagas on the ground. I thought these were friend rutabagas.
I think I go to step to get in his face, and I'll make like I clench my fist, and I'll turn and go into the garrison.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys walk into the garrison. Have you guys ever been to the garrison before?
Nope.
I've never been. No.
So it's like a fort. So like it's kind of you go out into a courtyard. There's walls around that you can walk into the walls at any point in time. But there's like a main building straight ahead of you. You assume like that's where an office would be. You guys can do whatever you want, but I'm just saying.
Kellen, we don't have to do this if you don't want to.
Then how about we get the staff?
Like Willow said, we need the staff.
I mean, her and I could go in there. Apparently, Mom's down making baskets in the market if you wanted to go see her.
Oh. No, I should probably talk to Quinn.
Okay.
Give me just a few moments.
Okay.
I go into Quinn's office.
Okay, yeah. You'll go and you like have to look around, but eventually you'll find like a door that has like the name Commander Quinn, medicine woman, marked in there.
Nice. Dr. Quinn.
Dr. Quinn. So yeah, you'll see a door that has his name etched into it. Enter.
I slowly open the door.
Yep. You'll see Quinn. He's always kept his hair like he always like had his head like shaved pretty short. It's grown out a little bit, but it's still like a buzz cut type thing length. You'll see he's got a unlike all the other people you see who are like walking around in breastplates. He still has like his gi on, but it's like it's colored in the City Watch's colors. He's got his. You see the staff in question, like leaning up next to his desk,
And it is the staff.
It's the staff you remember him carrying. It's the one you saw in the drawing. Mm-hmm. He's sitting there. He's got a big quill. He's like scribbling something down. And he's like, and he like glances up for just a second. He's like, yeah, what can I do for you, citizen? And he kind of like double takes when he realizes who it is. He's like, hell, what are you doing here? He like tenses up. You see him like eye his staff, but he doesn't do anything.
I'm looking at the staff. I need something from you, and I'm sure you don't really want to see me, but
no, I don't want to see you.
but
we don't have to discuss why, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But what can the Watch Commander do for you today, citizen?
I seem to have stumbled into something that seems to have some pretty heavy consequences. And somehow it all involves you.
Find yourself in something that has severe consequences. Surprise, surprise. Gonna find a way to shift those out too? Not face the consequences of your action?
I've been facing the consequences of my actions, but what you think...
You're not hanging from a rope right now, so I disagree. But of course, I do not question our great legal system. You have not been formally charged. So, as a citizen, you are allowed to request something from me. So you said you had a request.
I need your staff.
Request. Excuse me?
I need your staff. It is a...
My father's staff that he gave to me?
It's a holy artifact.
That his father gave to him? No. Good day, citizen.
No, I kind of need it, Quinn. You're in danger. I know you probably could handle it. Not for me. You're not endangered for me. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Or even came here to hurt you. I'm here to... Oh, no. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, no, what?
Have
you been drinking, Kel?
No. Listen, there's things at play that I feel like if I tell you everything that's going on, then you're just going to be in more danger and get yourself more involved. Your staff you're in danger because of that staff. And I'm trying to stop whatever is happening. And that involves that.
It's a magic quarterstaff, but it's just a magic quarterstaff. It's not that impressive.
It's part of a spear. I shouldn't tell you that. Look,
I don't know where my family got it from, but it is a stick that I use as a weapon, but it's mine. Can't have it. I'm surprised you came here to ask me for something.
I don't want to be here. The furthest place I want to be is here.
I don't want you here. So while I make everybody's day just a little bit better, and then you leave here, and then we can both care about our days like this never happened.
Oh, Quinn.
It was great to see you, citizen.
I can't leave here without the staff. If I leave you in possession of it, I'm putting everyone at Brayfall in danger, and that includes my parents. I thought I could ask. I know that was a long shot. I don't want to hurt you.
Is this the part that comes to threats?
I don't want to hurt you.
In the middle of my garrison?
I need the staff.
So is this what happened? Did you ask them for something? They said no, and you said you needed something, and then you took it?
I didn't ask them anything.
So you just killed them for no reason?
I didn't. That's not what happened, Quinn. I don't know exactly what happened. My voice is raising. I think they can hear
you
it
guys
outside.
can hear the yelling now. Quinn has not raised his voice.
I do not think it is going well.
I think we should.
I don't know why we let him, who it seems like a lot of people do not like him. Why are we sending him in to do the negotiations?
Sometimes you kind of have to deal with things that you don't want to deal with that might be hard to deal with. Just stand at the door with me,
Okay.
and we'll kind of shadow the door.
So are you like visible? Because these doors open.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize the door was open.
Oh, she shut the door.
I thought
behind
the
you.
door was closed.
Oh, do you shut it
Yeah, I
behind you?
figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the door's not shut.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. So we'll shadow
But
the
they're
door.
hearing through the door.
Yeah, we'll shadow the door.
You can posture all you want. I'm not giving you the staff. So, your options are you leave without my staff, because it's mine, or you try to take it, and I stop you, and I put you where you belong in prison. Your choice. Those are the only two options I see right now. I guess there's a third option. As a citizen, I gotta tell you your rights. I am nothing if not fair. You could go to the head of the garrison and have him order me to give you my staff, but until I get my superior's order to hand you this staff, the only way you're taking it is over my cold dead body. And I'm not a fledgling adventurer. Taking my life's not going to be that easy.
When you know that sometimes you would find a trinket or a bauble in your journeys, and it turns out to be way more important than what you could ever possibly think it might be.
Yes.
Your staff is a very, very important, very dangerous, very important item.
Okay.
And there are people coming.
Then I should keep
to
it
take
safe
it
in the
from you.
garrison then, right? I shouldn't let you just take it out and wander the world with it. You're saying that's safer with you than with my garrison of soldiers here. That makes no sense. Even if I believed you, which I'm not saying I do, because I don't know why you want my staff. I know that it's some kind of significant thing. It's been passed down to my family for years. But it is my family's responsibility. Done a pretty good job with it so far.
You're going to get everyone killed.
Well,
You're going to get everyone killed, and it will be your fault. And then you'll know what that feels like.
All right, well, maybe I will then. Is there nothing else? I've got a lot of work to do today.
I storm out. Oh.
They're like standing
You're
there.
on the other side of the door. Well,
As he opens the door, you guys both see the staff just leaning up against the wall.
okay. I think
It's
it,
like-
Oh, there's the staff.
He's at the... He like just kind of rolls his eyes and goes back to writing.
are you storming out the front?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Willow.
Shall we try? Oh, I was just going to see if I should try. Or do you think that we need like a cool-off period?
I don't think he's going to give anybody the staff
Why?
because it's his.
But it's important.
I mean, if you want to give it a shot, you can. That's up to you.
Yes. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, citizen. What do you need?
Oh, you can call me Willow. That is perfectly all right.
If it's all the same to you, I'll just call
I
you
need that
citizen.
stick.
You're with Kellen?
Well, no. I'm more like with the Church of Saloon, and then we were paired up on an investigation together. I did not really choose to be with him, but I guess yes. Yes and no.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I told him.
Why?
No one ever asks how.
Because you're not getting the stick.
Okay, but you do not understand. It is part of a magical weapon that caused the murders. Well, it didn't cause the murders of 17 people at the Church of Saloon. It was actually the people who want to assemble the weapon that caused the 17 murders of the Church of Saloon. And we are trying to stop them from assembling the weapon. And they have 2 of the 3 pieces, and that is the 3rd piece. And if we do not take it, then they will come here and they will slaughter everybody in their way. And then we can do nothing to stop them.
I'm going to again tell you what I told him.
Why?
Because this is my personal weapon. It is in the garrison. It is surrounded by soldiers, so it is as safe as it could be. So even if what you're saying is true, which again, that is an outlandish story.
But it's not. Look, I have pictures of all the murders.
How many of these did Kellen do?
None? It was actually this lady, and I show him a picture of Tabitha.
Okay.
Can't you see how mean she is?
Well, I'll keep an eye out for that woman. And I will not let her have the stick either.
I do not take you very seriously, sir. And I don't think you are taking me seriously.
I am.
Is it because I am a woman?
Checkmate, Drew.
Because I can have you reported for that.
This is literally an official report that I'm writing. What?
And I am an official of the Church of St. Loon, and I will
And
tell
I
them
am-
that you hindered the investigation.
First of all, the Church of Saloon has no jurisdiction here. Second of all, I will keep your thing. I will file an official report. I will treat it as seriously as any other citizen's report.
Will you have it noted that you refused to help me in my investigation?
I have it noted here that you claim this for an investigation. I refuse to hand you over my personal property for your investigation. Yes.
I am glad your liability has been documented, and I storm out.
It's literally the same conversation that Kellen had.
If you would
Do you
like,
want to have a chance? No.
if you would like to file a complaint with my superiors, you can do so.
I will do so.
Okay, thank you.
How did that go, Willow?
I'm going to file a complaint with his superior.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end up filing a complaint, too, as I'm catching up to Kellen as we get to the gate.
I would actually like to file a complaint with his superior.
He's like, upstairs, second door on the left. I don't know if he's in the office right now, but his secretary is there.
That's fine.
File a complaint. She will leave it on his desk.
We're going to go to the
Well,
bar, Willow. Why don't you meet us there?
Very well. I would like to file a complaint of
Okay, dearie, what can I help you with?
what's this? Discrimination
Okay, that's a serious accusation.
and personal bias
Could you-
hindering personal safety.
Okay, well, who are we filing this against?
Quinn.
Commander Quinn, okay. And what did he do to discriminate against you? What did he do?
I am here on business of the Church of Saloon.
Oh, I heard something bad happened to that a couple weeks ago. Terrible tragedy.
Yes, and I have been charged to bring it to justice. And he is hindering the justice.
How is he hindering the justice, sweetie?
Well, we have found out that the people who perpetrated the crime
Yes?
are assembling a great weapon, and
That's horrible.
his weapon is a piece, and his quarterstaff is a piece of this weapon.
Oh.
And he does not take me seriously because I have been, much to not my choice, it was kind of thrust upon me. He has discriminated against me and my partner because he has a terrible past with my partner, a personal past, that he is letting his judgment be clouded by.
Oh, who's your partner?
I do not think that is relevant to this complaint.
Okay. I'll say you chose not to answer. That's fine.
Thank you.
You're right. At this point in time, Quinn walks up next to you.
Mhm.
And he's like, all right, Gertrude, here you go. Here's my letter. File a report. Her and her partner came in. They requested my staff. I told them they couldn't have it. She would like to file a complaint. I'm assuming that's what she's doing now. Go ahead, hear what she has to say. Also, I am putting in a request here for the High Commander. And I just need, apparently, they have said that this weapon, he holds his quarterstaff, is apparently a target of some kind of nefarious person's plot. So I am going to request an increase in patrols, and then I'm going to confine myself to garrison until we can verify the validity of these claims. Okay? Have a great day, ma'am.
Yeah, Quinn seems like a good guy.
Quinn is a good guy.
It's really unfortunate you murdered all his friends.
They weren't his friends, they were like his underlings.
I want you to know that I am complaining about his bedside manner. He is not a very friendly person.
Have a good one, Gertrude. Citizen.
Gertrude, here's a rutabaga.
You threw him on the ground.
I did, but then I picked him up so nobody would see them. I'm retconning, okay, Drew? Because I want to give Gertrude, this nice old lady, a rutabaga.
I love rutabagas.
Enjoyed
They
that
hurt
too.
my teeth a little, but they're good.
Maybe mash them up in a soup or something.
Ooh, mashed rutabaga.
Kellen, are you good? We'll walk back out the gate.
Yeah.
think I want a drink.
I'll turn to the lady. Has the bar moved?
Which bar?
I don't know, any bar.
No, they're both still there.
Okay.
So we're
sounds
at the exit of the garrison.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Unless
the dwarf
it's-
spits on me again.
Unless the bar is
No, he
owned
kinda
by,
sees- he's like,
unless the bar is owned by Baba Yaga,
I don't get that.
because it's got feet, chicken feet. Baba Yaga lives in a house with chicken feet. So if she owned a bar, it would have chicken feet, and then it could have moved.
Although I will say this, there are 2 bars in town.
One
right.
with chicken feet.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
One is owned by Marn's family, though.
Why do you kill important people, Kellen? You keep doing this. You keep doing this.
First off, ouch. That
No,
was mean.
ouch. If it hurts, then don't do it.
I go to the bar that
He
isn't belonging
clearly
to
does
Martin's
not think
family.
about the consequences of his actions. And he sits there, he's like, Vincent, you need to worry about the consequences. He's upset about his own truth, but then he kills anyone.
Get his ass, Willow. Jesus.
I am sick and tired of both of your feelings or something. Your feelings. Feelings.
Are you good?
Feelings. I have lost 2 of the 3 most important pieces of the Spear of Saloon because you 2 can't handle your feelings.
Get him.
Stop. He's already dead.
Keep kicking him.
Well, I mean,
We're in the mid-season, okay? This is where Sam and Dean's relationship falls apart.
you're not wrong. I think it's more complicated than that, though.
Yes, because feelings are messy and complicated.
Yes.
I should just be able to walk up to say to someone and say, "This is important. You should help me." And people go, "Yes, of course. I know this is super important. I can tell because you are a very nice person." And then they help. But no, because people have been killed in the past, and if you fuck their daughter or something, then they don't want to help you. What does that have to do with me? Because I'm riding with you. If I hadn't have been stuck with you in the first place, then I'd be able to get through this investigation. But they have to stick with you because now, I have to.
Okay. I will say I don't think he was ever going to give anybody his staff ever. It sounds like it's fairly important to him.
This is a common theme throughout this entire investigation. I'm not just talking about the quarterstaff.
I understand. But I'm saying that you're going to run into these obstacles because that's how people work, Willow. I agree that things have been less than optimal during this whole situation. We are where we're at now, can work with what we have. I do agree with him that I think that's safer in the garrison currently. That makes sense to me. And we can maybe be here. If Tabitha knows it's here, we could set a trap for her. But she's going to come here.
But she's the one that set traps.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying is we beat her here. We know she's coming here. We set the trap this time.
With what?
Well, I don't know yet. I had to figure that part out. And maybe we can work together to figure that part out. You could come up with that part if you want.
But are you going to let your feelings get in the way of this trap?
I don't know how they could because I
He's
don't.
Kellen. He's all mopey. Look at him.
He's very mopey.
But he is the only one that could probably get up against Tabitha because he's the one with magic. How can he magic with that in that attitude?
I don't know how magic works, so I couldn't tell you.
Either.
But
All I do is swing this giant knife. I don't know magic.
I think, let's think on it. I think we could make a trap, figure out where Silas is, get Tabitha. Which way's not the Marin bar, apparently?
Martin.
Martin.
It's Kellen knows where. There's only 2 bars in town. You guys not every time. Kellen will go to it.
Let's get a drink.
Are you okay?
I had a hiccup.
He had feelings.
I had feelings. Let's get a drink.
They bring me a drink and I down it.
Okay, let's get another drink. How can we trap Tabitha?
What?
We were thinking that Tabitha's going to show up here eventually.
Of course she is.
We have the upper hand. We could improvise some way to get her trapped. I do think we had talked about it before, but getting her in a room that's completely dark so she doesn't have access to her shadows is not a bad idea.
Bagsby, we were in a lit room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lowered the lights to create shadows.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh, right, but he
slammed the
already
door.
had runes carved into him, and
Yeah.
he did that. And did he do that in light or no?
When he carved the stuff in his chest? You weren't there when he did
No,
that.
when they activated. But I'm trying to figure out if that plan of keeping her in a dark light would actually like matter.
There were like, it was a well lit room. He waved his arm, the door shut and locked, and then he like dimmed the lights
to create more shadows. It's just an option. I don't know if that would work or not. I don't know. I have no idea. But I think we have an opportunity to be ahead for the first time and use this opportunity to capture, or I don't know, at least be on some sort of equal playing field with her.
What if it is both of them?
Well, I mean, we do have the garrison available.
But they do not like us.
Yeah, but I imagine they like having their town not destroyed.
You would think that, but then feelings happen.
Well, I feel pretty strongly that they don't want to have their town
And a
destroyed.
server comes by and they put a couple of drinks near your table, and they're like, yeah, these ones are a compliment of the gentleman at the end of the bar.
I'll look over and see who's it.
And then as you look up and look at the end of the bar, there's like a large stack of parchment, and there's a gentleman like nursing a drink. He looks like Kellen if he was like 25 years older. And you guys recognize in his little half-moon spectacles your dad, who's working on some kind of paper grading thing or something as he's sipping a drink. And he kind of like lifts his glass like, hey.
Is this more feelings?
It's going to be.
I'm going to take a walk.
I down the drink.
I'm going to leave the bar and walk around
Willow's
town.
leaving the party.
I'm not leaving the party, but Willow is having frustrated feelings that she doesn't realize are feelings. She's having feelings, but she thinks that it's her logic, so yeah.
Well, how do you want to do this?
Willow gets up and leaves. So there's a spot open at the table.
Kellen gets up and leaves.
He says something to the bartender, like points to a stack of papers. The bartender's like, take them and they'll put them behind the bar. And he'll get up and he'll kind of saunter over and he'll sit down. He's like, working up a little courage to go see your mom?
Not exactly, Dad.
You were going to say hi before you left, though, this time, right? Vincent?
I'm like staring daggers into the table.
Like, it's been a rough day. Can you guys just not? You just get along?
I have no problems with your brother, or you.
I know, Dad.
You guys seem to have a pretty severe problem with me. So getting along on my part's not going to be hard.
I don't have a
Can
problem
you get along
with
with me, though, is the question. That's the question we need to answer.
It's good to see you, Dad.
Were you going to see me?
I slam my fists on the table and I look up and I go, this is the fucking problem, is that I see you everywhere. All the time.
Vincent,
No! Everywhere.
you haven't seen Dad for 8 years.
I was
And
going to echo
the
that.
chance that we have a moment to figure out a plan, you're here, waiting over top of me.
A plan of what? What's going
It's
on?
not Dad's fault, Vincent. He lives here.
I like slam the table again and I storm out.
That went super well.
Dad,
What are you guys planning?
we're in the middle of something, and it's way bigger than what we've ever been in the middle of before. This town's in danger.
This has to do with one of your monster hunts?
Something like that. Maybe more than a monster now. I don't know. Dealing with a god-killing weapon at the moment. So how have you been?
He like takes out his little like notebook and starts writing stuff in it. He's like, God-killing weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Which god? Which weapon?
To kill Saloon, or wielded by Saloon. I don't actually quite remember. But it's a spear. There are 3 parts. 2 of them are in the hands of people that mean to do harm. And the last piece is here, because of course it would be here. And people don't really want to help, so.
Well, I find most people aren't ready to believe words out of the mouth of strangers, let alone people they know that they don't like. Your name's not whispered well around here, son.
And I know.
No, don't get me wrong. I don't think you killed those people, but there are a lot of people who do.
What if I did, Dad?
Well, then I would say, hopefully you had a good reason. Now, you'll be by the house tonight. It's not really a request. Bring your brother to the house to say hi to your mom. I'll look into this Saloon spear for you. I've got some records at the college. I mean, good you came here. You should have come to me first. You know Divine Studies is one of my areas of specialty, right? I may have heard of a spear before, something to do with Saloon. It's been a long time since I've read anything about it, but I might have some materials back at the college in regards to it. So,
I have a question for you.
yes, and I am an open book, as I have always been. Never had anything from family.
Vincent used to be really sick.
Yes, he was a sickly child. when your mother was pregnant with him, we were on a journey, and you were probably too young to remember this, but there was an attack, and there was some magic gone awry, and we think that it may have negatively impacted him, but he seems to have cleared up from it. The doctor said that it may have taken his life, but apparently he pulled through. We were very blessed.
Seems that way.
Give me an insight check.
Why do I have a 0? Can I please get a bonus to insight?
No, you can't.
I'm a detective.
Then
Investigator.
Build your character like a detective next time, then. Kid.
I don't have any skills in wisdom. And it's not. Yeah, it's my bad. 13.
He's not telling you something.
Yeah, I kind of.
Well, now your character knows it, Josh. More than just Josh knows it. Anyways, the house.
Yeah.
Right, give me a couple hours. Sunset's pretty soon. Check. And I'll have information on your spirit. Tell your brother to come.
Yeah. All right.
And he'll get up and he'll go over. He'll grab his stack of papers from behind the bar.
And I think I leave before, like, if he turns around to look at the table or
he does
I'm
with
gone.
a stack of papers in his hands, and you're gone. Okay. Willow, where'd you go?
That's a great question. I was just trying to think of that. I think Willow would probably, if this town has like a downtown area, I think she would kind of be walking through like the heart of the town.
Maybe like the market.
Yeah, maybe the market, maybe
near the
wherever.
market,
And just kind of peruse and try to get a feel for the people and try to figure out if they're actually like nice or if they're kind of rude, like what Quinn is, nice like Mr. Carpenter is, like just try to figure out like, okay, what's the deal with these people? Why don't people actually want to help even though they're nice? You know,
Yeah. As you're walking down, you'll hear a woman call out to you like, "Are you okay, sweetie?"
Yes, I am
And she's
perfectly
holding a
well.
little flower out. Take a flower.
How much is it?
Oh, it's just flower. You look a little down.
What does she look like?
She looks kind of like Vincent, like if she was a woman. Like very much. She's actually twins with.
She looks
Cassiv.
like Willem Dafoe in drag in the Boondock Saints.
She looks.
Our mom wasn't a looker.
No,
has-
actually, Willem Dafoe in drag in Boondock Saints is still
He's
kind
hot.
of a smoke show.
is hot.
So
She's throwing big Cassiv mock vibes at you. Like she has like the same curly hair, like long hair. Mm-hmm. More delicate, not like the big chiseled features, no like
Sure.
chest hair or anything like that. But like but she does look a little bit like them. It's a basket shop, is what you're sitting at. There's like little flowers like in some of her baskets.
this is a lovely flower, and I'll like kind of take it from her.
Yeah, it kind of matches some of the work on you. And she like points to some of your like it's the same type of style of flowers that you like that are drawn on you.
You are quite right.
Yes. Is everything okay? You just looked kind of sad or confused. Are you lost? I've not seen you in town before.
No, I am not lost. I am actually just walking away from
I'm
feelings.
Cindy Greybane.
Cindy?
Cindy.
Greybane?
Yes.
Oh, I know 2 Greybanes.
Oh.
Yes, Vincent and Kellen.
She kind of like takes a step back and sits down. Those are my son's names.
Oh, so you are their mother.
Where do you know them from?
I am on an investigation with them.
Oh, with their monster hunter thing?
Yeah.
That's such a mom thing to say. Oh, that monster hunter thing you're doing?
She doesn't really know what you do.
Yeah.
You guys they're like, yeah, basically you guys like left town and like your dad's like, yeah, apparently they're hunting monsters. She's like, what? When did you, are they okay? When did you see them last? I haven't seen, God, it's been so many years.
Oh, they were getting a drink because they are having feelings.
Like, here?
Well, yes.
She like grabs you into a big hug
Oh,
and she says, thank you. And she like runs off.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
My name is Willow.
It was lovely meeting you, Willow.
It was-
My house is just, she like give you directions to her house. Just, if you'd like to stay there, if you don't have somewhere to stay, feel free. I need to go see my sons. And she like runs away.
Lovely to meet you, Cindy. There's so many feelings around here.
What are you guys doing?
So I storm out of the bar, and I'm going to go to the garrison.
Okay, so as you're walking, you're kind of like cutting through a back alley. You hear, roof,
I stop and look.
roof, roof. It's coming down. And there's another alley off to the side that's coming down.
This is how the kidnapper gets you.
I know, because I had an idea for how I was going to end the episode, and then now I'm like, God damn it, I want to chase this dog.
The bark sounds oddly familiar. Ruff. Kind of sounds like a small terrier might make
I'll
this
go
bark.
investigate the barking.
So you go down, and there is, and you get to it's the end of the alley, right? It's a dark alley. It's night's starting to set, and it's a dark alley, and it's a dead end. You don't see anything there. As you turn around to like walk back out of the alley, you hear roof, roof, and then stepping into the entrance of the alley where you came in is a large black mastiff that's like roof, roof. It makes a tiny little barking noise, and then like a big snarl fanged grin comes across its face.
Well, this isn't what I thought it was going to be, but hi, Gibbles. Stupid Wizards Actual People is Drew Burton as the DM, Derek Dix as Vincent Greybane, Josh Matney as Kellen Greybane, and Elizabeth Rein as Willow the Warforged. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at SwapPod or TikTok at Stupid Wizards Podcast, and check out our bonus content on our Patreon, patreon.com/stupidwizardsactualpeople. You can find all those links and more at our website, stupidwizards.com. In lieu of the next episode on Christmas Day, we will be releasing a Christmas-themed one-shot based on A Christmas Carol, GM'd by Elizabeth. Thank you so much for listening.
Hello there. Stupid Wizards Actual People contains content that's only for adults. Content warnings can be found in episode descriptions. Listener discretion is advised. Your discretion is advised.
It's not going to get any better.